Ladies, gentlemen, and you beautiful in-betweens, hello and welcome back to BattleTech. I'm Calmputer. Last episode, or rather the last two episodes, I was up against a heavy lance plus its support lance of lights and vehicles. And honestly, that heavy lance, like 2 Orions, a quick draw, and an Ostrock. Now the quick draw and the Ostrock, they're 60 tonners. They're barely, they're more like slightly more heavily armored medium mechs. But the 2 Orions, yeah, that could have gone really bad. And I think the only reason I survived with as little damage as I did is because I spawned on top of a ridge and it was just a sheer cliff face and they were at the bottom. So I had an easy time shooting them and they had a much harder time shooting me. Although one of the Orions did get up, so I had to fight that on a level playing field, I suppose. But yeah, it could have gone really, really badly, but it didn't, thankfully. But that's that. Now, let's see what we're going to do today. Well, I looked at the store, and I encountered a few interesting weapons here. Fire Drake. +1 accuracy with this weapon, 3 evasion pips ignored by this weapon, deals 25% more damage to battle armor, and doesn't have ammo, doesn't need ammo. So it's more like a laser, basically. Except it's a support needler. But it does rather interesting damage. 2, which is not a lot. The heat is, though. And 0.1 ton means you can carry 2 of them on every one of your battle armors. Meaning 8 of them. So it's actually 16 damage. And so I'm going to buy a whole bunch of those. With the understanding that I'm probably gonna lose a couple. And also, King David Gauss rifle, recoil of 1, but also does a stability damage of 1. Gauss rifle's low heat, long range, high damage, nice. 4 evasion pips ignored by this weapon, and it explodes if damaged, or it explodes if destroyed. And 12 rounds of internal ammo with extreme range, which I really like. And yeah, the ammo costs money. And so I'm gonna buy a whole bunch of those as well. Yeah, sure. And to finance that in the long run, I'm gonna sell some engines, I think. 180, 120, and this 300 as well. Yeah, yes, thank you. Nice. And that's gonna have to be that. No, never mind. This one frustrates me a little bit. It's a battle armor weapon, which means only battle armors can equip it, except they can't equip it because it's not a support weapon, I think. It's an energy weapon, and I think you can't put that on battle armor. Gonna have to double check that while I give them the King Davids and the stuff. Also, let's mess around here with this order slightly. No, you go over there, and then you go there, and you go there. And then battle armor time. Small lasers. Very limited range, and so we're just gonna get rid of, except, hold on, 0.2, nice. Oh, hello, yes, there, thank you. Which means you can go Fire Drake, except I need to check your range with, it's short, same as these guys, yes. So, still, I mean, you have jump jets. Oh, you only have 1 each. Okay, well, then we're not going to use the Fire Drakes on you. We're going to use the... Yeah, see? Can't use it. Can't use it at all. We're going to use... Though you can't, no. You can. You can. Hold on. But why can't I use that, then? Mech has too many weapons mounted in the head. No. Anyway, let's put the King Davids to use here. There, and it's 0 tons available. Perfect. Good. And let's put them here as well, I think. Let's see, is it the same here? Yeah, no. Nope. Alright, you should have the Friedrichs. Even though you can't jump, maybe we can have some fun with this anyway. And you're gonna get all 8 of them. And 0.4 tons left. We're just gonna increase the armor, and you have one. That's the max armor. Is it? Well, maybe. Hold on. How much do you weigh? 0.2. Machine gun, though? No. Small laser? No. SRM 4? No. SRM 2 could not fit. Your small laser definitely won't fit. King David? 0.2. It does fit, but a single one feels weird. And that weighs 1.5. Machine gun, that weighs 0.5. Interesting that you could put a laser AMS on this technically. And then have it attached to a mech and act as just an AMS. Seems weird, but you could technically do it, I suppose. Am I just gonna... No. Let's just give you a... You can take pot shots if you want.
Right.
And then there's you. Yeah, you lost a lot of your weapons. You, I'm gonna go a little bit of both with, I think. This is gonna make your weapon list very odd, but it's fine. What about you? You have stealth armor. I honestly don't like your plasma rifles. They are not great. Probably do a lot of damage, but the ammo means you can't even stick around for a full engagement, feels like. Oh, hello. There. There, and then max. Oh! There. Double checking, by the way. Yes, 222. Everything's nice, good. Right. I think that's it. I think that's all I want to do. There. And we're just gonna advance time.
Hey boss,
That's
we just
good.
completed those upgrades.
That will allow me to put in more... No, not battle armor. Mech only slot. Goes up to 3. And that means I can take 7 mechs with me, and the drop limit increased by 50 to 450. Everything's nice. And let's just advance. And there.
That work order
Yes.
is complete, boss.
Oh, hello.
Top-notch work, if I may say so.
You may. The beleaguered stick commonality has come under heavy attack in recent weeks. The Kaplan Confederation forces, though not confirmed, it has long been suspected that Kaplan Chancellor Sun Tzu Liao has been preparing to once again absorb large portions of the Chaos March into the Kaplan Confederation. Yeah, he's a little power-hungry little madman, isn't he? Although, no, he's not mad. Kind of stupid sometimes, but not mad. Furious, maybe, but not mad. His mother and sister and grandfather were all quite mad, however. The dad probably was just focused on surviving, to be honest, and wondering when his wife would tell him to prove his loyalty through being tortured. Sun Tzu Liao, though, power-hungry, yes, but not stark raving. And that's it. Let's see. The defense mission is still there. I don't want to do this. I really don't. It's a defense mission, and I abhor those. But there are other reasons. You do get support in the form of turrets that your allied forces are controlling. However, more likely than not, there won't actually be turrets. They'll be things like chargers, which are technically assault mechs, but they have small lasers and no ability to use sensor lock or anything. And just no. They are good to distract the enemy, however. So let's talk about the enemy. Clan Novacat. Clan forces. They have really nice mechs and really nice equipment, and the salvage from this would be astronomically good. However, chances of surviving until you can get that salvage, very, very low, because you start with a single lance of clan forces, and a single lance of clan mechs is 5 mechs, not 4, like with the Inner Sphere. And then before you can kill that one lance, at least with my meager forces, they get reinforced by 2 to 3 other lances. So that's 10 to 15 mechs more, or however many vehicles they might have. And so, yeah, with only mediums and light, I would not take this mission, even though it's really tempting with the salvage. And yeah, no, we're just gonna leave, I think. Engineering is also done, but it's nothing I want or can pay for right now. Let's see, what can we have? Oh, that's a lot. Ruins, uninhabited, token population, poor, pirate presence, medium gravity, lunar, no. Arctic world, inner sphere, level civilization, medium gravity, mining poor. Dense cloud layers, rich, tainted atmosphere, token population, medium, inner sphere, yeah, could be. But this thing is also blinking right in my face, and I'm tempted to find out what this is all about. It's a one-skull planet, though. Nakapubni is being raided by Taurians. Let's see what all the fuzz is about. 21 days. Taurian Concordat forces, 9 days until fighting starts. Okay, so we're coming into it rather in the middle. Should be interesting. 21 days, fine. We're gonna have to pay some stuff, but should be fine. Wow, everything just happened at once there, didn't it? Please be gentle. Oh, hello. As you make your rounds through the ship, you hear an unusual sound. Following your ears, you stumble upon an unexpected sight. A ball of kittens has materialized in an empty living pod. Between the shut door, the letterbox, and a pile of tuna cans, you expect foul play. You're not particularly fond of your crew hiding things from you. There can only be one way to resolve this. Airlock them. No, of course not. Look at that face. How could you? You monster. Make the crew take responsibility. Fine, everyone gets a cat. You give a draconic speech about the value of honesty. If the crew is going to keep them, at least let them be kept in public. Nobody seems to mind the sermon. The cats are well received and quickly find names and homes aboard. Malibu seems elated about Artemis. The cook in particular seems... Stop right there. Oh, good. Never mind. Seems pleased, and you realize the canned tuna must have come from her stocks. That could have gone very differently. Your company has gained the following tags. Ship's cat. Morale. Artemis. You better be a mech warrior. Artemis is a pretty cat found roaming the halls. She trades snacks for affection. I like you. Artemis, the cat, roams the halls of the Argo and will occasionally allow the crew to pet her. How nice. The cook. Florence Clark used to work at a bakery in Brisbane. Not at Brisbane, which would suggest that it's a planet. She comes from Earth, before she became a spacer. The cook reigns in the mess hall with an iron rolling pin. Ooh, why would he use an iron rolling pin? Anyway, seeing how much she can do with just a few ingredients is comforting. Comforting though if funds are low. Yeah, we have a cat. I like that. 600 or a million. We're gonna go with 600. Thank you. Also, that's kind of high. I would like to lower that if I can. Or get more money, ideally. I could have seen... yeah, I could have seen something there. I could have checked if after the expense report, if the missions had updated. Rioting breaks out on Solaris 7. Lyran Alliance. Tensions reached a boiling point as violence spilled into the streets of Solaris 7 last month. What began as a grand championship match between Steiner favorite Michael Serchi and Davion star Victor Vandergriff turned into open warfare after a failure of the Solaris Stadium containment field allowed the two fighters to break through the stadium walls and into the streets. Fans and nationals on both sides quickly took to arms. That's not the proper... Fine. Also, Luthien Armorworks chased a dragon, tired of SRM... Oh, that's just a... No, thank you. I'm fine. And we're 4 days out. I love the cinematography of that shot. Absolutely adore it. View contract? No, we're going to continue and check the store first. What do you have for us? Harasser, Scimitar, or Scimitar, I suppose. Some 6s, those are nice. Inner Sphere, Achilles, Scimitar, AC5, SRM2s, Scorpion, UAC5, Sleipner APC, Shotgun for the battle armor, 2 evasion pips ignored, should be more if it's, the spread, etc. But alright, 6 rounds of... No, never mind. I'm fine, I'm good. That Gauss rifle though. I don't have anything that could field it, I think. Maybe a light Gauss would work, but Oh, hello. Sniper autocannon. Yeah, light AC2, I think. No. Still though. Medium pulse would be nice. Plasma rifle wouldn't. Alright, sure. Yeah, we're good. Barracks, just to see if anyone leveled up while we were traveling. Yeah, no, we're fine. You're gonna go for tactics, I think.
Yes, Commander.
Standing by, ready for orders. What's up, boss?
Yes, you. Yes. There is one thing I've been eyeing. Target prediction action. Advanced heuristics provide your landsmate with +2 accuracy for the remainder of this turn. Does not affect this unit. 3-turn cooldown, cost 30 resolve to use. Here's the thing, if I put Eastwood in battle armor, he will always move first. Or second, to Medusa. Which means, if he uses this, everyone else gets +2 accuracy. So, yeah, I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna get that. Thank you.
Mech Warrior training complete.
Thank you.
Good to go.
It's fine.
Aye, aye.
And that answers that, by the way. I will be able to get this as well. I don't know where it will be on this line, though, but
Awaiting
sure.
orders.
Good to go.
Piloting for you.
Training confirmed, Commander.
There's
Waiting for orders.
and gunnery and piloting for you, I think.
Training complete.
Now, missions, please. Come start there. Flare up red raid planet. But that's for the Torian Concordat. Doesn't give in much money. No salvage. Over the coming weeks, the Torians planned to launch a series of raids on Nakapabni, aiming to weaken the defending forces and make off with as much material and wealth as possible before the defenders can properly mobilize. They've put out a discreet call of mercenary commands If we accept this contract, we'll be in it for the duration of the campaign, Commander. The Taurians will offer us a series of contracts to support their forces as they invade. I think we want to work with the Davions instead, right? The Federated Sons? Yeah. Interdiction. Or we can take a battle for 1 million. Novacat. I did talk about how that would be a good thing. You know what? We're going to do this first. And go full salvage. And hope that we get at least 2 lances full of mechs. And that they'll be light mechs. Like Kit Foxes, etc. And yeah. And then we take the bigger mission next episode, maybe. Also, this is 5 mechs now. 6, 7. All right, good. And we're gonna go with the Mongoose, I think, and Squire in charge of that. And then East would go here in the big guy, maybe. Fire Drake could be a good idea too. But I do want the jump jets, though. Yeah, you're fine, and we're gonna go with you there, and then remove you, but put you in there. Although Medusa might have a problem with that. Come on, let me hover over you to see. Achilles battle armor comfortable, yeah. This should definitely be switched then. Right. We have 7 mechs on the board and 2 battle armors, and I think we're ready for what is hopefully an easy mission. And also, I'm sitting this one out so everyone gets +1 accuracy. There we go. Destroy Novacat and unknown hostile lands. Oh, it's this kind of mission. Got it. Commander, we've been tracking a Novacat lance moving through a contested area on the planet's surface. A few hours ago, our scouts reported another lance of unknown allegiance on an intercept course. We suspect a fight is brewing, and we'd like you to act as a spoiler. Hence the title of the mission, Spoiler. Eliminate the Novacat lance and the unknown ambushers as well. We don't want to leave any witnesses. It might make sense to hang back and see how badly they bloody each other or themselves before leaping into the fray. I'm not sure that is a good idea. I don't know if I get salvage from mechs that I don't destroy or allies of mine don't destroy. But we'll see, probably.
Command interface initiated.
Right. Badlands. You're approaching the intercept point, Commander. Our primary target, the Novacat lands, is in this area, and there's a vehicle and something there. Probably another vehicle. Okay, 2 vehicles. 4, maybe. The unknown enemy forces unknown enemy force, singular, was last seen here. Good luck, Commander. Oliveira out. And I saw a red flashing thing here. But yeah, these are vehicles. 50 tons, 35, 50. There goes the salvage. Now, can you jump on... Wow, that's where you are, okay. You can jump on top of the fire starter, so please do. And I'm going to preheat your weapons as well, just so I don't forget. And done.
Hey there.
You cannot reach the mongoose, I don't think. No, nope. I'm gonna have to ask you to reserve for a bit.
Waiting for the right move.
Good. I'm gonna do that so I don't get shot in the butt. And brace.
Receiving you.
Now you can swarm him. Or mount him.
You want fair?
Either way, it sounds bad. And done. Enemy... Oh, hello, you're fast! But I'll be able to kick you. 6 evasion, you say?
Standing by.
I will be able to kick you. I thought maybe I'll be able to kick you... like... good, next turn or something, but this works too. In fact, even better. Except now the fire starter is kind of in the way. You have 8 evasion. You're gonna run all the way over here.
Going full speed.
Why do you have such low attack? Move, target moved, +8, but you don't have any evasion. Oh, no, you do have 4 evasion, in fact. Let's not waste ammo, but use our lasers. Good. You still have 4 evasion. Oh, right. You can't become unsteady. That's how you lose evasion. Got it. Enemy turn, what are you doing? Oh, you're speedy. Very speedy. What was your name? Svantovit. And you too, huh? Okay.
Right here.
Sure. You're gonna move over here. Nope, not like that. Like that. Get an evasion.
Location confirmed.
And then sensor lock this for glitch, I think.
Sensors locked on.
Yes, Commander.
Grand Slam can now go stand over here and get some fair shots in. 70. Yeah, that's all fine.
Move order confirmed.
I would prefer a little bit more, I suppose. I worry you'll shoot the... Yeah, Malibu in the back. Nope. We're gonna sensor lock. We're gonna be reasonable today, for once.
Locked on.
Good, and we have you, probably. No? Yes? Maybe? Still need to be worried about this guy over here. How did you drive up over there? It's fine. Oh, hovercraft. Yeah, that makes sense. Battle armor damage.
Barely hit, Commander.
Waiting for
Glitch
orders.
now. No, stand right there.
Coordinates received.
67. It's not great. In fact, I'm going to do this. Can you be entrenched? Can you be anything? No. So it doesn't matter. All right.
Firing everything I've got.
The good news is I don't have to worry about buildings anymore.
Should have run when you had
Thank
the
you.
chance.
Not that bad. I went all in on salvage. If there's only vehicles, that... Like there's... Oh, hello. Ow. Already? Well, it's the one arm I don't use, so maybe I'm fine.
Commander.
Decker now. Sprint, get your evasion. And ping. You all have 6 though. You're gonna get kicked though. So let's get you.
Got a lock.
Got a leopard on radar, Commander. Looks like it's making a drop. I'll mark the... Wait. But they said the Lance was last seen here, so why are they coming back here? But sure, fine.
Commander.
Do I do that? No, I reserve with both of you.
Good to go.
And then I kick this guy.
On my way.
Should be... Oh, never mind.
Hostile eliminated.
Sure was.
Yeah.
That's...
Good to go. Yes, Commander. Ready for orders.
You might be able to... Come on. Oh, wow, you could attack both of them. So I'm gonna attack the... Oh... No. We're gonna do something silly. We're gonna reserve with you guys. Until only you can move. Go like that.
On it.
And just gonna... I mean, small lasers are gonna do a good job anyway. And like I don't have to worry about heat or ammo, so just start shooting. Wait, you don't have any you don't have any weapons. All right. I mean, sure. All right. All right. All right. All right. No, we're gonna reserve with you again.
Holding for tactical advantage.
Move into the forest. Have your fun. No, well, yeah. Have your fun.
Affirmative.
Or miss. It's fine. It's okay.
Commander,
Wasn't counting on that or anything. You are going to sensor lock instead. Also, you haven't arrived yet.
Standing by.
And
Moving
slow
out.
now. 63 and 69. Nice. I mean, I shouldn't be focusing on you because you don't have any weapons, but
yep.
it's fine. Now you can mount and mount. 99% chance.
Affirmative. Targeting for an alpha.
Holy hell. I'm surprised you didn't go with it.
That one's gone. Standing by.
You. Oh, 80% chance to maybe do it. Oh, no. 80 chance to just hop off. Got it. Wait, you missed. Swarm attack failure, and you don't even attack if you do that. All right, that's... Yeah, and now he's rattled. Good job. Structure exposed on my friend over here.
Reporting heavy damage.
Yeah.
Okay, not good.
Commander,
Like that.
on my way.
And now he has 6 evasion again, so... Another sensor lock.
Sensors locked on.
Ready for orders.
60... Just gonna move you over there and tag. Or lock. Whichever. Yes? Hey, Darius, I'm seeing new heat signatures. We were warned by this, of this. Our mystery tangos, I'm guessing. That's affirmative. Looks like Marik livery. Livery? Don't know. Take them down as well, Commander. Sure. Just put it all on my shoulders, why don't you? What do you have? A fire starter and 2 unknown mechs. This turned out to be not what I wanted. You can ignore the... That's true. You can't jump from here.
Waiting for orders.
91. Target precision strike. No, prediction, rather. No, we're just gonna jump back up on you. And then use that. Why not? Not gonna shoot with this guy anyway.
Good to go.
And same with you. Oh, you're actually outside of... Well, then we reserve with you, of course.
Holding for the right opportunity.
There, I think. Kick.
Okay, I'm on it. Targeting for physical attack.
And then 3 medium lasers. Didn't do much.
Standing by.
Fine, I guess we're gonna use Gauss rifles. This is the first time. 99.1% chance to hit, which is nice.
Engaging.
I like the sound effects, I don't like how little damage they did. And you're gonna come around here, I'm guessing. I don't like that the camera moves so fast you can't even see what's coming. So we have a javelin, 10N, and a fire starter. Okay, sure.
Ready for orders.
Malibu now.
I copy.
Yeah.
Confirmed.
Evasive, guarded, entrenched. Evasive and guarded, entrenched. And cover. And forest. Sure. Are you still in forest there? I think so.
On my way.
Just deal with it. Or miss. I think you missed. I don't know.
Waiting for orders. Position confirmed. I'm gonna give them the big bubble.
Thank you. Finally.
Tango
And no salvage.
Awaiting orders.
Which is not great. Get as much evasion as you can.
Will go.
28% chance. 37. It's not awesome. Although the AC2's 63. No, let's just tag instead. For glitch. Also, why are Marik forces all the way over here? They were being attacked by the Taurian Concordat, weren't they? No, just walk.
Coordinates received.
And 73, 78. Well, that's nice. And it's a Valkyrie with streak SRM2s. That's all. Sucks to you. But you had an AMS. Where does it say? No, it's one of you guys. No, 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 no. Fine. Yeah, you have an AMS. No flamers, though. What about you? An SRM6.
Receiving you. Confirmed.
Well, they can't remove these ones.
Now let's see how you handle this.
So, yeah. How's that?
Receiving you.
Well... 75% chance to hit with Gauss rifles, yeah.
I copy.
Don't do a lot of damage. But, they feel nice. Eastwood... You're just gonna brace.
Good to go.
Oh, wow. Oh, 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 oh. Well, all of you are going to move next. And you're probably going to attack me, so I'm just going to move out of the way with as much evasion, and I'm going to take a pot shot over here.
You got it.
On your side. While I have 6 evasion, and you don't. Unsettled. Yeah, I would be too. If someone just ran across the entire field of battle just to take a pot shot at me. Oh, now I can shoot you in the back as well.
Reporting light damage. Waiting for orders.
Can I just... I can't because you're slightly above me. Can I stand over here? No, I cannot kick from there. I cannot kick from there. It's not great. If I go here then. Do have 27, 73. Yeah, sure, why not?
Confirmed.
It's just medium lasers anyway.
Yes, Commander.
Act as a shield
On
for a
my
little
way.
bit. And we're gonna go with the precise strike for you.
Okay, now it's on.
You don't have any flamers. I don't have to worry about that. That's... yeah, good, good, good. Yes. Okay. Getting a little annoyed that you keep attacking the same people. But it's fine because I'm gonna sensor lock. No, you're about to move anyway, so might as well not. I'm gonna sensor lock you. Can't kick you, but enemy turn, that's you now. Yes. Gonna go around here, maybe? How did I know? Again. my tiny Centurions.
Aye, aye.
Grand Slam now. Kick that guy. Please.
On the move. Let's see how you like this.
Probably not a lot.
Take that.
Good. Glitch now. Go just stand right there, and I'm gonna have you do a precise strike on who's the most bothersome. SRM 6, Streak SRM 2, or the medium lasers. I'm gonna do you. That came out quite wrong. What kind of engine do you have? Standard engine. And jump jet, small laser. Flamer, medium laser. Flamer, medium laser, small laser there too. Jump jet, Guardian ECM, huh? Also, one of you has an AMS, don't you? Oh, it was you. Well, then I'm just gonna... Where's the AMS? Flamer, no? AMS, there. Well, let's see how you like being specifically targeted.
Waiting for orders.
Decker. Just run.
Roger that.
And shoot.
Locking in all weapon systems.
How did you survive that?
Solid connection on that one. Waiting for orders.
You again, huh? Let's just get a single evasion and, sure, precision strike you. Kinda wish I could focus, but getting rid of one of the legs is fine enough.
Target.
Oh, wow! Good job.
Waiting for orders.
And eastward now. Where the heck are you? Oh, there.
Ready.
Right. Yes. Okay. Zoom in works. Fine. No, let's reserve with you.
Receiving you.
You have no evasion, so maybe kicking you wouldn't really do much. So, well, can I not? I can. There we go. Hello. 99, 98, 99. I mean, it's just 3 medium lasers, but it's something, you know? And then...
Target's taking a critical hit. Receiving.
Yeah, you'd be stressed. You guys dismount. And maybe you can just mount again. I mean, you could. Feels excessive. So, just gonna move up here.
Copy.
99. Oh, right. 5 Gauss rifle rounds in the back.
Taking the shot.
Panicked. Oh. It's fine. It's fine.
Light damage. Holding firm. Orders.
Where did you go and why? Here? Oh, that's silly.
Aye, aye. Locked on for physical attack.
Left leg gone. Sweep the leg.
Target's taking a critical hit.
That should have just killed you outright, I feel.
That hit something.
Good. 2 out of 3 health. Well, I'm about to stomp you, though. Why do you... Like,
Systems.
why?
Holding.
What's up, boss?
2 evasion or I kill you. Let's not be reasonable. Panicked. Oh, wow.
Target eliminated.
Sure is. Sure is.
Yeah?
And just kick him while they're down. Why not?
On for physical attack.
Okay, you can stop now. It's fine.
I hope we can salvage that.
Well, one part at least. Another successful mission in the bag, Commander. Let's debrief once you're back aboard.
Mission
Sure.
successful.
I think one skull missions are a little bit below me at this point. That sounded kind of high and mighty, but honestly, yeah. The salvage will not be great from this, sadly. Yeah, you kicked, you jumped out. But I got damaged. And you too. Well, not a lot, but, sure. We can finish a Javelin 10N, which is that SRM version, or should be. Valkyrie, Firestarter, piece, no. Can't we? LRM5 clan, sure. Heavy medium laser clan, I mean, sure, why not? SRM2 clan, 2 SRM2 clans? Tempting, tempting. Streak SRM4, Ultra AC10, yeah, I'm gonna take that. That's a lot of cases, that's a lot of ammo. UAC 10, I don't actually have ammo for that, now that I think about it, but maybe I'll be able to buy some. It's just a normal fire starter, I shouldn't be worried about that. And heavy laser should... Clan lasers tend to be a lot hotter than... Also, -3 accuracy? What the heck? Minus 50% chance to deal a critical hit with this weapon. Never mind. What about you? 2 burst variant, 3 recoil. Recoil 3, yeah, weapon has a flat 15% jam chance. You know what? Valkyrie... QQ. Well, that's kind of funny, so I'm gonna hope for that. Also, wait, I get 15 No, it's more than 15. I might get some engines, though. Got all of the mech salvage. Ultra AC-10, Streak, SRM2, yeah, and some... yeah, okay. And ammo for the UAC-5. Excellent. Shift-click to sell. That's when that shows up. And it was worth 10 million? Well, I know what I'm doing next. Probably selling a lot of stuff. Although I don't think I could get 10 million for all of that. I doubt it. I very much doubt it. But it's a good thing that you can do that. Wait, he didn't... No, we can't. We should repair. Yes, just repair everything and be merry about it. Battle armor, you're all fine. You didn't even join. Storage. We can finish 1. Oh, we can finish the Javelin. We might as well. Thank you. Hello, hi. Wait, I have a QA. 2 lasers, 2 energy. 2 missile, 1 support, or 1 AC, 2 missiles, 1 support. Well, for 28,000, we're kind of... it's not great. It's gonna cost us 28,000 to complete it, but it's a Valkyrie, it's a 30-tonner. I think we're gonna do that, yes. Locust... and Stinger. Nope, we're not going to do those. But this Valkyrie QQ. Endosteel. UAC2, Streak SRM in the left torso, and that's it. What about you? You have at least SRM6, SRM6. Fast as a speeding bullet. Probably just gonna sell you, to be honest. I have the 7 mechs I want to take into battle, and an extra if I want to. Yeah, although you're both 30-tonners. Well, I think that's good. Let's check the barracks just to be sure.
Good to go.
We're gonna go with call shot bonus for
Training
you.
complete.
Commander.
And heat efficiency sounds good.
Training confirmed, Commander.
Commander?
You didn't get anything, so
Yes,
boo-hoo.
Commander.
Decker, I kind of want to go guts with you, but also I'm already invested into strategy, so call shot bonus.
Mech warrior training
Ready
complete.
for
Oh, right, yes. Sure-footed passive. This mech's piloted by this pilot. Gain 1 bonus evasion charge after moving. This exceeds the unit's maximum, and you get entrenched and 5% damage. 5% damage reduction against area of effect attacks. Blur your mech sensor. I'm thinking short movement. In fact, yeah. Although bulwark. Gain 15% damage reduction against normal attacks at all times, as well as 10% damage reduction against area of effect attacks. This stack with damage reduction from brace and formal covers. Yes, bulwark actually. Evasion is nice, yes, but let's not go with
Waiting
that.
for orders. Yes,
And
Commander.
hello.
Awaiting orders.
No gunnery.
Good to go.
And let's go with rounded for you for
Training
now.
confirmed, Commander.
Yes,
Deuce
Commander.
is fine.
Right here.
And rounded.
Mech warrior training complete.
Right. Kind of disappointed that we didn't encounter any clan mechs, but with a 1 skull mission, I should kind of have known that was going to happen, I guess. Yeah. So, probably going to do Flare Up Defend Planet next time. Yeah. That seems reasonable. Just to see what that's like, working on someone else's orders. But anyway, with all of that said and done, ladies, gentlemen, and you beautiful in-betweens, I've been Calmputer, this has been BattleTech, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time.